What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. So the video I'm about to post right now is the video I recorded yesterday. So make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more. So the next video after this one, I will reveal my new intro and my first intro and outro for my videos. All right, guys. Enjoy the video of my Arthur journey, and part 2 is coming up. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to your cat, your dog, your fish, your frog, because they're going to love it. All right, let's get into the video. What's up, you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, true here, not sure why you're here, then make sure you hit that subscribe button and make it great. Turn on all post notifications today. Leave a like down below to jump on the wave, or leave a comment down below just to say hey. Okay, guys, so I'm checking the mailbox right now. I'm actually going to turn this into a vlog. I'm about to head over to my aunt's house for a while to help her with something. And we shall see how everything turns out. Okay, guys, I'll be back when I get in the car. All right, so guys, I'm about to get in the car. And I'm about to head to my aunt's house for a little while.
Working watch room, I can do it. I volunteered about every Saturday. I ain't working this Saturday. Damn minute. I'm tired.
I thought you were going to tailgate this Saturday.
All right, guys, I'm in the car now.
No, I ain't going to. I might ride out there, but I'm saying I ain't going to do
On the
nothing.
way to my aunt's house.
Okay.
And I will hit y'all back when I get there. All right, so y'all, I just made it to my aunt's house. And I'm about to go inside. All right. I am inside the house. So I'm about to probably get some writing done, and I'll be back in a second. All right, guys. So I just put my food in the microwave. I'm about to sit over the microwave. I'm about to eat cabbage and steak, and then I'm coming back. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and do my Arthur story while I'm here, just to let y'all know like what happened. And it's gonna be like a mukbang. So, all right, see y'all in a second. What's up, you guys? So I am back. I was going to do a mukbang style, but I already ate my food, and my uncle was here, and I didn't really want to record. So I'm still in my aunt's house, and I'm about to let y'all know my Arthur journey and basically what it's about, my status, what's going on. So my Arthurversary is next month, and Arthurversary is basically when Arthur celebrate their accomplishments. And, you know, when they first became an Arthur, they celebrate the years. Honestly, I'm not in the mood to celebrate because I really just have that one book out. It's nothing really to celebrate for me. But I guess I'm going to shout myself out. I don't even know. I may skip today because I don't feel like it's worthy to celebrate right now because I'm so far behind in the career where I want to be. So it's not really a celebratory kind of thing. But so I'm about to let y'all know my art journey. So our Arthurversary is November the 8th, 2018. So basically around 2018, I was telling my boyfriend at the time that I wanted to become an author. And I was just discussing with him on, you know, I used to read different stories from different authors on Facebook. They used to do this thing called Facebook stories. So a Facebook story is basically a mini story where they look for feedback. Pretty much if we were reading a regular book, they would look for a review. It's kind of like a mini review. So I was reading different artists on social media on the Facebook, and basically what happened was I just decided that, you know what, that could be me out there. I could really write a book and just like get the attention I wanted. So I was just, you know, racking my head about it. So when I first started to write my first book, it took me a couple of months because I was just starting. So I started to write my book. Now here's where it got sticky at. Okay, so the first time I was trying to go independent. Now, I didn't know much about independent. I didn't know much about being signed. I was really a baby in the game. So I didn't know much about it. So I really didn't understand the independent route back then versus now because, well, I am independent now. But that's for another conversation a little bit later. But anyway, so then I started looking for what they call publishers. So there's a lot of publishers on Facebook that I follow. And my first publisher, she decided to sign me, and I was very happy. She was telling me, the specific word count I needed to write, because basically a lot of publishers have certain word counts that they want you to write. So I think hers was like 45,000. So I don't even remember how far was my book, but I know I had to go back and add so much, because I was like maybe at 20 something thousand at the time, but I had to add way more to my story, and it was very frustrating because I was pretty much done with my story at that. So I had to open it back up, reverse it, try to figure out, okay, what can go in between and all that stuff. So at that point, I had to go back and figure it out. So after I did all of that, I sent it to her. Now I'm gonna let y'all know what she did. I ain't gonna tell y'all her name, but I'm gonna let you know what happened. So I sent her my manuscript, and I was telling her how I was ready to put my book out, and she decided that she wanted to email me, inbox me on social media with complaints. And she was like, oh, no publisher, no editor wants to touch your book. And I'm like, for what? Like, why? She said it'll cost me about $200, because at the time they paid for the editing out of their pocket. So she was like, it'll cost me $200 something to edit. So that was number one. So I said, okay, do you want me to help you pay for it? Because I really want to put my book out. She refused to even check it out. She refused to try it. She refused to do all of that. So then she referred me, well, why don't you become independent? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, lady, if I wanted to be independent, I would have been independent. But I want to learn the business first before I just jump into being independent, because I want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. So she told me that she was going to close the company down because she had some stuff going on. So the reason why I found out that wasn't true is because I saw a post on social media where somebody else was looking for a publisher, and she happened to put her name down. And I'm like, in my mind, okay, you just told me you were quitting and you were closing shop. So why are you signing new people? So that's how I found out she was trying to get rid of me. So in my mind, I'm like, if you were trying to get rid of me, just say that. Like, I understand. I'm not mad or whatever. I'm not bitter. Well, I was a little bitter at first. So then the next situation that occurred was I was looking for a new publisher. So I found another publisher. It was like a mom and daughter duo. And basically they was telling me, oh yeah, you need to make an author page. You need to do an author group. You need to get your email. You need to do this. They was giving me like 50,000 rules to follow. So I'm like, okay, still unaware of anything in the industry besides the people that I've been talking to, the friends that I've connected with, the ones that I've met around the time. And basically, other people were promoting in my group. And I'm like, okay, I understand we're a team, because I was also a part of a team now. I understand, but I feel like y'all group were overshadowing mine. I just feel like my stuff was being overshadowed because everybody would say, oh, my book came out today. Oh, this. Like, y'all were doing it in my group, my personal group. So I felt a little offended. I felt bad about it. I felt really upset about it. So then the next thing that happened was there was a little issue. So I'm on social media talking to one of my friends about something, and I happened to put something on their post. As of today, I can't remember what I said, but apparently some messy boots decided to inbox her and be like, oh, is this your author? Are you complimenting this kind of behavior? And I'm like, first of all, I'm not a child, okay? If I have something to say, then I'm going to say it directly to you. I'm not going to go and have these little spies watching me, my every move, like I'm not a human. So I went to her and I'm like, you know what? You could have just came to me and told me that you didn't accept what I put it on somebody else's status or whatever the case may be. You didn't have to hide from me. Because she was like, I'm going to drop you. Like, you're no longer available in my company. And I was just like... So it was just some crazy stuff going on. So then I decided to go live about it because I was very upset. I was crying. And they was like, you don't got to downgrade us. Everybody was on the post defending me. They was like, she's not downgrading you. She's just saying how mad she is because y'all didn't come to her as an adult. So then I heard it through the grapevine that they were so-called talking about me. And there was just a bunch of mess going on with that. So that's what happened with that one. That was the second publisher. And oh yeah, backtrack. On the first publisher, I was working on my standalone, which is one book. But on my second publisher, I was working on a series. So, and you know, I had a lot of issues with that. So the third publisher, I was like, you know what? I'm about to give up me being an author. I don't want to be an author no more. I was just distraught. I was mad. I was upset. I was disappointed. Whatever. So the third publisher I found, like, she was very, very, I don't want to say conniving, but she was very, very, like, you had to watch her. So my third publisher, I found her through somebody else, and they was like, oh, she's a good publisher, she'll work with you. But the kicker is she had packages, okay? I decided, well, my dumb butt decided to pay like $500 for like her package or whatever. And basically what happened was she was telling me, now I did have to put out my first book through her. I finally got my book out and I was very happy. And I wish I was home for y'all to see like the first cover of the book, because the first cover was not the cover I have now. It was this orange and yellow cover with flames, and it was like a girl with a frown on her face and these other girls, and it was just the cover looked mediocre. Basically, the cover looked like it was not adultish enough for me by the the flow of the book. It just felt like she threw something together and just decided to call it a book. So then the other issues was my book was poorly edited. Oh yeah, I missed something in the second part of the second publisher. Basically, I got my book back and I was about to get out, but she dropped me before my book released from her. Now let's get back to the third publisher. My book was poorly edited, okay? She didn't take her time. All of my reviews were on edits, which took away from the foundation of the story. So I just felt like that was just crazy and that was just insane. So anyway, what happened next was I just wanted to leave her. I wanted to forget about her. I mean, she did give me some bookmarks, which I did pay for. And my checks were pretty good, but I just felt like I could have did more. And then I did a second and a third book through her. And she lied to me and told me that they can become paperbacks, but they wasn't. I didn't know they were too short. So it was just a bunch of bull with all three of these people. So basically, after a while, I decided that I didn't even know if I wanted to be an author no more. After everything that happened, I was very stressed out, very distraught, very disappointed. I didn't know what to do. I just felt used and I felt like I was taken advantage of. I just felt so many ways about it. And then I decided to be independent. Now, I had to learn a lot by being independent, but luckily I had independent author friends who were independent, which they were trying to get me to go independent in the first place. But, and I'm not saying this to bash publishers, because I know that there are a lot of phenomenal publishers out there. But after I told them what happened, they was like, oh, we can't accept you. I tried to get signed to somebody else. They wouldn't accept me. So it was just a bunch of mess. So I decided to become independent. So when I became independent, after months and months of rejection, after months and months of disappointment, after tears I cried, after going through a little depression, it was just a bunch of stuff going on that I had to, deal with around that time. So after that, what happened was, I became independent. I met this lady named Crystal Alexis. So Crystal Alexis is one of the sweetest people I know. Like, she is so amazing. She was like, I do covers. Can I do your cover for you? I said, yeah, because I wanted to change the whole cover. I wanted to change everything about it. I wanted to redo it, revamp it. I actually wanted the stories to be re-edited. I needed the full makeover. So basically, I still kept, and this was actually my standalone book that was from the previous story. So My series, I never end up dropping it, but I still have it. I just haven't dropped it yet. And I've done many short stories. I have short stories out here and all that stuff. I just haven't released a lot yet, but I have shared them on social media platforms and stuff like that for people to read, especially Facebook. So basically, this was my standalone book, the one that I advertised about on my shorts, the one that I'm actually about to give away in the giveaway. So, basically, when she made my cover, I fell in love with it. She ended up making my logo, which I will share with y'all in another time. So I just felt good about it. I felt great about it. The only disappointment that I have, I try not to live my life with regrets, and I try not to. But the only downfall I have is that I don't have more books under my belt. I just have that one because I have another story time, which is what the third publisher actually did to me. And I'm actually will let y'all know that story. I just want to get the art story out the way. But as of right now, I am independent. Crystal Alexis actually had an editor that worked with her, named Shauna Broom. And she actually edited my book, and I got compliments on it. And it was just so much good that came out of it. So I was happy to find them that they can edit and do my cover and my logo, and they can make me feel like somebody because they made me feel so special. Like, it was just amazing. But alright, so that is the end of the video, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe if you like my content. Make sure you tell your fish, your frog, your cat, your dog, because they're going to love it. And one more thing I want you to know. If you are a aspiring author, the one thing I need you to do is do your research. Do your research on these publishers. Do your research on being independent. Being independent does cost more money because you're doing most of it yourself. So that is basically one of the downfalls of it, but it's worth it to me. Make sure you know your audience. Make sure that you connect with the right people. Make sure that you have everything that you need, because it's definitely crazy in these author streets. So anyway, thank you guys for watching my video. Until next time, Candy Gang, we are out. One more thing, so I'm actually about to get ready to get some writing done. So my next video will probably be my writing experience. I actually have that other story, so I have more information to give you guys. Just a quick little reminder that if you are an author, keep doing what you're doing. Never give up on your dreams, and make sure that you put God first in everything you do. All right, guys, that's just a little small tip for the end of the video. Enjoy your evening, guys. Love y'all. All right, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more.